Good morning, DSC, and welcome back to another lesson in grade 11 entrepreneurship. Yesterday, we looked at what entrepreneurship is, and today we'll be talking about visiting a business or visiting a business. It's a little strange. Normally, when I do this course, we go to a lot of local businesses just to see what kind of products and services they offer to their customers, but it's unfortunately very hard to do so during a pandemic. So we're going to have to do it online. And by visit a business, I mean, let's take a tour of one online. So there are 6 tasks today. First one is to simply watch this video. Task 2 is every day I'm going to include a news article that I'd like you to read and sometimes comment on, and just read it so that you can get familiar with the world of business. So today's article is just about how Native artists are doing business in the modern era. So it's a short article. And then I'd like you to watch this video for task 3. And this is a video tour of a northern store. It's 3.5 minutes long, and it'll just take you through Red Sucker Lake, Manitoba's northern store. So you're probably familiar with northern stores up in your home communities. Well, this one is just northern store, but in a different community. Task 4 is I just have a very short reading, only a single page reading that you can do by accessing here. So once you click on the link, it'll give you the big ideas of the reading. So in other words, why are you reading this? Some vocabulary, and then today, just a very short reading. That's it. Very quick and easy. But I do want you to pay special attention to the vocabulary here. That's very important. Then we have some short answer questions. So I'll give you a question here, and then also tell you how many ideas I would like you to include. So 6 ideas in total. And then just tell me for each of these items, or 6 in total, is it either a product or a service? And you can find out what those terms mean by referring back to the reading right here. In fact, they're listed in the vocabulary section here. A product is simply an item that you buy because you either want it or get it. So it's something, whereas a service is an action to fulfill a need or want. So you can do something for someone, like cut their hair, get a manicure, get an oil change. Those are all services. But a product is, say, groceries or going to Tim Hortons to get a coffee. Those are actual things that you take out of the store because it was given to you by the business. So there's a vocabulary section here, and it's also restated right here in this side box. For question 2, I want you to think of a business that you visited recently. And if you really can't think of one, like if you are living completely in isolation, you can use the northern store as an example from task 3. So use the northern store, or say the Tim Hortons that you visited last week. Now, what does the business do? Does it provide products, services, or both? And then just highlight one answer. If they serve only products, you just highlight, click the highlighter, and highlight it yellow or any other color that you want. Now, if they sell both, you'd highlight products and services. And to get rid of highlighting, you just click none there. Just tell me what they provide to its customers. And then tell me what those products and services are that your business sells. How would you describe how busy it was? If it was really busy, like a Tim Hortons at lunchtime, you would highlight this one. If you were the only person in there at the time, highlight not very busy. Somewhere in between, you can highlight one of these two. Now, how would you describe the typical customers of this business? So what are their ages, their genders, their income levels? So how rich are they? You know, Tim Hortons, it can get all different people, all different people. But cultures, are there people of different cultures there, or is it just full of white or First Nations people? If it's a northern store on a First Nations reserve, chances are you're only going to get people of First Nations culture. But say you go to a Walmart or superstore in town, you'll see people of different cultures. You'll see First Nations, white, black, Asian, Indian as well. And then finally, what interests do they have? Like, what do you think their hobbies are, or things that they like? 7, how does your chosen business affect the lives of the people who shop there? So what does that business do for them? How does it make their lives better? Do you think your business improves the overall life in the community? So does it make the community a better place? Be sure to explain your answer, of course. So you'll get one idea for your opinion and another for your explanation. Number 9 is, what is your business's biggest attraction? For example, at Tim Hortons, the biggest attraction could be its quick, easy, and cheap options for food and drink. Then finally, tell me what could be added or changed to the business to attract more customers. Be sure to explain your answer. If you think having pizza at Tim Hortons would make it better, just tell me that and then tell me why pizza would make Tim Hortons better. And just like yesterday's lesson, I'd like you to mark this on your own. So for daily practice activities, you'll give yourself a mark based on how well you think you achieved the learning goal and success criteria listed below. When you submit assignments, I'll also mark you based on the completion of the day's activity and provide feedback through Google Classroom. So this is the learning goal. We're learning how businesses affect the lives of many different people by providing for their needs and wants. So if you have read the textbook pages and watched a video, put an X here. If you understand the difference between products and services, put an X there. I know how businesses affect the lives of people who work and shop there. Put an X there. And if you suggested how businesses could be improved to attract more customers, for example, by answering question 10, you put an X right there. So for every X that you list in this column, you give yourself a mark. So I have 4 X's there, give myself a mark, 4 out of 4. Now, if you haven't met, so if you don't understand the difference between products and services, you can put an X there and give yourself a 3. Just a reminder, these scores do not affect your final grade. This is just you marking to give you an idea of where you're at in terms of the course learning. Your final mark will be determined by quizzes and culminating activities, which I will mark. So you don't have to mark your own quiz or culminating projects. Don't worry about that. But daily lessons for practice, I do want you to mark. So the importance is just be honest with yourself. Okay, so that's it. And of course, if you have any questions, you can phone me, email me, or pop into Google Meet every morning from 9:15 to 12:20. Okay, I think that wraps it up for today's lesson. So thank you for watching and have a good day, folks. Bye.